Okay, so coming around the side here, they've got some new flashy alloy wheels. They're 17-inch wheels, so they still ride comfortable and you don't have to worry about buying low-profile tires. Some nice badging, just depending on the trim level, is what you see there. This one being the top of the line, you get some nice chrome finishing, as well as some turn signal headlights here. If you come around, you'll see this little indentation on the door handle here. That is a touch sensor that if you've got your key in your pocket or in your purse, that is all you need to touch that with your thumb to lock the vehicle, or to unlock it, you put your hand behind it right there. Go ahead and come on back with me a little bit more. I want to show you some of the space that this Jetta has to offer. It has best-in-class trunk space, and a lot of times they're come equipped with roadside assistance kits, all-weather mats, and some extra things for you to enjoy with your new ride. But you can also lay those seats down to where you get some even extra space here. You just pull that latch and then lay the seat down for a little bit more space. There we go. Another big thing that we've got here is best-in-class back seat space. And for a compact sedan, that is a big thing. When you're being compared to a lot of those really small four-door sedans, a lot of times you don't have much leg room, and back here you can fit a full-size adult with room to spare. Also, Volkswagen, of course, over-engineers every little thing, and their gas door is always on the passenger side of the vehicle. So if you run out of gas, you're over on the side of the road where the grass is, not with cars flying past you on the highway while you're trying to refill it up there. Shut this for you here. Alright, now coming back around here, I want to show you guys some of the features on the inside here. With this Jetta right here, you get the fully ventilated, heated, and cooled leather seats. They've got a nice comfortable design with sport edges to help you fit a little bit more comfortably. And they are pretty firm, so on long car rides your legs don't go numb, and they are great when it comes to an hour or two down the road. Let me show you a couple of really cool things about this Jetta. One, we've got a really big panoramic sunroof here with one click open. You just open that up and it goes on top of the vehicle. Has a nice wind deflector screen to keep bugs from flying in and to keep that kind of washy noise out of your ears while you have it open there. Another really cool thing, if you see these buttons right here, you've got an information button, roadside assistance, and emergency services button. That is part of Volkswagen's CarNet system, where you can actually download an app to tell you how your vehicle's doing monthly, a vehicle health report. You can see where it's at on a GPS locator, and you can also lock and unlock your doors, honk your horn, and do a lot of other cool things from that app. But best of all, you've got these buttons right here to help you out if you need anything at all. If you need to make hotel reservations, or if you even need to change a flat tire, they'll help you out if you call them there. Looking down here on the front, of course, like I said, they've got heated and cooled seats with 3-level heated seats, or 3-level cooled seats too. And with these cooled seats, that is something that you cannot find in a lot of competitive vehicles, and Volkswagen was really the first to introduce it to that compact sedan style and that compact sedan class. Another thing too they've incorporated is an all-electric park brake. So no more handles to yank up on, no more too much pressure or too little. You just pull that button, it lights up to let you know it's active, and that helps kind of keep that brake from wearing down too easy or not doing its job to the fullest. Alright, looking into the cockpit right here, I don't know if you can see it there, but it is an all digital cockpit display. So I can change what I see inside of here. I can even pull up music and change the station that I'm listening to. I can do quite a few different features and things just from this aspect. And one of my favorite parts right here is you can go to driving systems. You've got lane assist, so this car, if you go outside of your lane, will help pull you back in and keep you in between the two lines of your road. It's got a blind spot monitor, so there's a logo on each one of these mirrors here that will light up if somebody's in your blind spot. And then if you turn your turn signal on to go over into that lane while they're there, it will flash at you to help kind of make sure you know that somebody's in the way there. It also has rear cross traffic alert, so while you're backing up and you've got your rear view camera on here, if anybody's driving or walking behind you, first it will warn you with an audible and visual display, and then it will even stop you if you continue backing up. One other thing that we've got here is front assist, and that is where the front of the vehicle, if we're driving forward and a pedestrian's crossing or a vehicle's in front of us, if we're going slow enough, the car will actually stop you, even if you're not paying attention, to help keep you safe in parking lots and a lot of slower distances like that. Alright, now one thing too, with this car you can personalize just about anything. You can personalize how many times it takes to lock the vehicle, pressing it on your button there. And one of my favorites, this ambient lighting. If you look inside of my digital cockpit here, I can change the lights of any color here. I can go from anywhere from red, orange, yellow, blue, teal, pink. You pick between 10 different colors. And not only does this change the colors inside of there, but it will change the ambient lighting that at night you'll be able to see around. It lights up just underneath the dashboard, the footwells, as well as the light around the sunroof. And it's got some really cool kind of ambiance to it that you can't get in any other compact sedan, let alone any other vehicle that's on the market. Now, one of my favorite things too is they have introduced Beats premium audio. Beats has been a staple when it comes to audio, and kind of perfect sound when it comes to the new age and era, and Volkswagen wants to carry that in with their new Jetta. That's why everything has been geared towards the younger era and really getting the vehicle out there to see the younger eyes, and the Beats audio is helping us do that. And it does sound amazing with a built-in subwoofer and 8 speakers throughout this vehicle. It's got the new 8-speed transmission, so you notice it's really smooth with the way it shifts. And it's a big thing with gas mileage too. This Jetta actually gets 40 miles a gallon on the highway.
40? Wow.
Yeah, and just regular gas, no diesel models, nothing crazy. And you know, they're still pretty fun to drive with that little turbo that's in it. What do you think of those cooled seats so far?
It feels good.
It's a little bit interesting to get used to.
So this is green now. You want me to try to veer over?
Yeah, so really just kind of let the steering wheel take over and see if you drift one way or the other. Because you can overpower it, but when you first do it, it will just kind of barely bring you back into it here. Let's see. It's green on both sides, so if you want, after the stoplight here, once we get a little bit farther, it's hard when the road breaks because it's got to be able to read both lines there.
Okay.
But once we get up here and the line is solid, just kind of let it veer towards the right, and then you can let go of the steering wheel just a bit and it will pull you back in. But it's not going to keep you from doing anything too crazy. There you go.
Oh, wow.
See, it'll pull you back in. It's subtle. It
Even that was
rip
smooth,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But it is nice. I mean, if you were traveling down the highway and not paying too much attention, it will definitely kind of keep your heart from skipping a beat when you hit those real bumpy kind of...
Let me turn around here.
Yeah, that'll work just fine. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the sport mode for you. I want you to kind of feel the difference too. So you see where it changed from a D to an S for sport mode there on your left-hand speedometer. You can also change what you see inside of there. You can choose between gas mileage, miles per gallon. You can even see a compass or turn-by-turn directions. With this digital cockpit, you can customize every aspect. Directions to Crown, Toyota, and Volkswagen.
Getting directions to Crown, Toyota, Volkswagen.
There you go. It's as easy as doing like that. It goes through the system on your phone when you're using this here. And it's a really nice system to be able to just, without picking up your phone, to just hold that, use your voice to set directions wherever you need to go, and it'll pick the fastest route. You can even say things such as avoiding toll roads or the scenic route, and it will choose different routes just to do that for you.
They really have thought of everything.
They do try. That German engineering has a nice history behind it, and you know that's the reason why they use a lot of quality products, and they do overthink everything, but trust me, you'll really learn to love that in your Volkswagen.